Welcome back to my tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be talking to you about menu-driven programming in C++. Now let's talk about what is menu-driven programming. A menu is a set of choices presented to the users. The user chooses a menu out of many choices in the program, and the program gives the output accordingly. In that case, the user selects one of the operations by entering its numbers. So let's get started with an example, making a library card. So let's do it. So I already did few options here to make it shorter. We have int main, the double, adult rate. We use double here so we can use the fractional part. You have child rate and we have senior rate. So we have three options for the library card. And we have choice. We'll get the choice from the users. And we also have months. We'll also ask for the months from the users. Then we will charge accordingly after you get the input from the users. And this is what the output gonna be. Let's run it first. Let's run it. We succeeded. So that's gonna be the menu. Please enter your choice from the choice options given: senior adult rate, child membership, senior citizen membership, and we'll also have one option. Please press 4 if you don't like any of the options above. So let's do rest of the program. Okay. So what do you need now? We need for choice if. So if choice equal to, we need to use two equals because we are comparing both left side and right side. So if choice equals 1, so if the user has a choice of 1, which is a double adult rate, what will we ask from the users also? We would also ask months. And okay, now choice is 1 user. So let's do cout for how many months? For how many months? Oh, I don't know how to spell months. And end the line. Now we'll get the input from the months. If you get the months, what we will do? We will say charges equal to, charges equal to, so months times, so we are dealing with now adult rate, so let's do adult rate and cout. So after we get the rate, we will cout. The cout gonna be the total charges is charges in dollar sign. Let's put a dollar sign to make it nicer, and underline. So this is for one operation for adult rate. Now we will have to do two more. One is for child rate and one is for senior rate. So let's do them. So else if, because if you use is for the other conditions, other operations, we need to use else if subsequently. Else if, so choice, so let's do condition choice equal to 2. Okay, what will happen? So if the choice is equal to 2, we will say that. So now we again need the user's input. How do you do that? Is the first one is cout. So let's copy it from here. For how many months? For how many months? And underline. So we need months from the users. Let's do scene months. And after doing that, we need to charge accordingly. Charge is equal to what? So we are dealing with now choice 2 is child rate. So let's do is child rate times and months. Okay, and we'll also do see out after we get the user's input. The charges is oh we have to do one more thing here. I forgot to do it. Charges and the line. We'll have to do charges here. Alright, it should be fine. So we are done with number 2 operation, which is child rate. Now let's do one more operation, else if okay, choice equal to 3. If we have choice 3, what will we do? We will do cout as we did before. For how many months? Let's copy and paste. For how many months and end the line. And we'll get cin for months. Alright, then also charge should be according to, so we are dealing with now senior rate, so senior rate times months, and let's use semicolon, cout. So u charge is again, the charge is charges and the line and the line. So now we have 3 options. We stated 3 options here, but we have one more option, which is please press 4 if you don't like any of the options above. So we have to do one more else if. For that, else if choice equal to choice is not equal to 4. Okay, so it's not equal to 4. So if it is something else, we'll see out another way. How do you see out? Let's make a funny statement. The valid choices are 1 through 4. And the line, and what we can do, let's do one more cout to make it more fancy. What can we write in here? Okay, please run the program again. And select one of the options and then the line, return 0. Alright, so what we did here is we used 3 operations. One is for child rate, one is for adult rate, and one is for senior rate, and we just see out those options. It doesn't really affect the program, but what affects here is starting from here. See if choice 1, so choice is first one is adult rate is 1, we will ask also for we will have cout for how many months, then we'll get the months from the users, and after we get it, the program will output months and times adult rate, and after that we'll have output according to the charts, according to the months times adult rate, whatever comes out. And else if, we need to use else if because for first condition we always use if, but for the second condition and the rest of the condition we need to use else if. Choice 2, if we have choice 2, we will also ask the same thing. for how many months, and we'll get the marks. And for choice 2 we have child rate. Oh yeah, child rate times months, and that will give us output. Else if we have choice 3, choice 3 is for the senior rate. It's like a fun example. So because we have one more option which is 4, so if somebody press 4, we'll set it will output, it will not return anything, and it will also say please run the program again, select one of the options. If it is not equal to 4, like if I press 4, 5, 6, 7, that should have output of this. The value choices are 1 through 4. Okay, so let's do it. Let's run the program. Let's see if it successfully builds. First of all, build succeeded. Okay, so welcome to the library membership manual. Please enter your choice from the options given. So we have 3 options here: senior adult membership, child membership, and senior citizen membership. So press 4 if you don't like any of the options above. Okay, so let's press 1. For how many months? Let's put 2 months. So that gives me 240 after the multiplication. Let's run the program again, and let's do it for 2. For how many months? 2 months. So it's giving 150. 2 times 75, whatever the amount is there. And let's run the program again, and let's do 3 this time. For how many months? Let's do 3 months and give me 300 because we put here initially $100. So that's going to be 300. Let's do one more example. Let's do this time 6. So please run the program again and select one of the options. The value choices are 1 through 4, because if the choice is not equal to 4, so we will have this kind of output. So 6 is not equal to 4, we will have this result, this message shown here. So this is very good example. I hope for you to understand how the menu, how can you make a nice menu in C++. It's like not in working in like library, but you can make menu with with the shopping market. You can also make menu with like Gymnasium membership. You can make many examples like this of like school club membership. So those are the main choices you can make using this kind of program. I think that was helpful for you to understand how menu driven programming works in C++ and how you can make one easily. Thank you very much for your time. That was a kind of lengthy program, and I wish you a very blessed day. Thank you very much.